right, Colonel. You look rather pale.
Just a spot of mental indigestion. Bit of a problem cropped up. Still, nothing we can't put right. Other guess? Do I know him?
You certainly do. Pierre Marceau and Elizabeth Hartley Trumpington.
Marceau! No recollection whatsoever. Foreign, is he?
He's French. Don't you remember Elizabeth either?
Ah, now that's a different matter. Pretty young gal.
Oh, that's her?
Rather well endowed, as I recall. In the financial sense, of course. Enormous assets.
You remember Dorothy and
Colonel Craddock, how absolutely super to see you again. What a wonderful little lounge you have here, Mrs. Bagshot. So quaint.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I wasn't expecting you and Pierre to arrive together.
Tremendous stroke of luck. I had just settled in the train with a boring old book when Pierre got into the very same compartment.
I have the happy knack of always finding myself in the company of beautiful
He's been talking like that the whole way. Certainly brightened up the journey. So tedious passing through all those horrid industrial areas where the working people live. Quite ghastly.
Chap's quite right, of course. Got an eye for a pretty gal myself.
Ah, one tries one's best to look presentable.
I expect one has to.
Why, Dorothy, darling, I hadn't noticed you there. And you're wearing that lovely little frock I so admired in Paris all that time ago.
Do sit down, everyone. Would anybody care for a sherry? Ah! You gave me such a shock, so you found...
Oh! Mildred! Mildred! What's happened?
No, it really is rather disturbing. I seem to bring people such awfully bad luck. Your aunt's been shot. Dead!
No!
So, this will be the lounge.
Have we been kept waiting all this time just so that you can make such an obvious deduction, Sergeant?
Inspector Pratt. Yes, it was obvious,
Craddock.
Mrs. Craddock. That's the way I work. Start with the unmistakable, then proceed to the unmistakable. Was it obvious to any of you that this elephant has recently been roasted? No! I thought not.
More usual for elephants to be poached, old boy. Just trying to lighten proceedings.
And you are?
Charles Craddock. Colonel Charles Craddock. Retired.
The wife of Mrs. Craddock here. Is everyone assembled, Thompson?
Tompkins, sir.
Quite.
Yes, they're all here, sir.
Good, then I'll begin. I should listen closely to this, Thompson. You might learn something. We're a bit more sophisticated down in Milton. They're out here in the sticks.
Sophisticated. Yes, sir. Is that 1A or 2, sir?
I've gathered you all here to ask you a few questions about the unfortunate and regrettable circumstantials of yesterday.
Excuse me, Inspector, but we gave statements to one of the gentlemen last night.
I'm very well aware of that, but I wanted to see you all myself. A good detective can spot a villain a mile off at close range. And you are?
Elizabeth Hartley Trumpington.
So, we are all in the very Mrs. Bagshot was so cruelly and brutally cut down last night. What I would
Sorry,
like...
sir.
Yes, Thompson.
No, Tompkins, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Mrs. Bagshot wasn't in the room at the time, sir. She was in the dining room by the door, sir.
I am aware of that, Thompson.
Oh, sorry, sir.
The shot which so fatefully killed Mrs. Bagshot was fired from this very room.
Sorry again, sir.
Now what is it?
The murderer was in the hallway and fired through the doorway, sir.
I really don't think we need to be such stickleback for details. Thompson!
Tompkins, sir.
The bullet which killed Mrs. Bagshot passed through this very room in which we are now assembled.
Without doubt, sir.
What I would like is for you all to take up the positions you were in when the fateful occurrence occurred. Where are you all going?
To do as you are, Sergeant.
They were all elsewhere, sir, except for one.
Well, why did you assemble them here?
You asked me to, sir. In the lounge, you said.
Are you trying to make a fool of me, Thompson?
No, sir. That's the last thing you need.
You better buck your ideas up if you want to make anything of yourself in the force. For the sake of briefness of brevity, I'll conduct my questioning in here.
I wish he'd make his mind up.
So, which one of you was alone in the room when Mrs. Bagshot was so cruelly cut down last night?
I fear it was me, Inspector.
And you are?
Miss Maple.
And your surname, Miss Mabel?
No, Maple is her surname, sir. She's somewhat of a celebrity in the village.
Thank you, Thompson.
Tompkins, Inspector.
Quite. So, you were the only one alone in the room when the bullet passed through. Did you see anything?
I'm afraid not, Inspector. It was travelling rather too fast.
Yes, as I suspected. Damn blast!
That sounded very Scottish, Pierre.
And it's about to get a bloody more Scottish at all. And would you lose that ridiculous accent? It gives me the willies.
It gets to be a habit! Did it work then?
What do you think? She's going to tell the police everything.
Yeah, bloody blew it!
I did everything you tell me today. We'll need to get out of here pronto.
And what good would that do? They get us afore we get 5 mile. I tell you afore, there's only one way out.
We can't kill her.
How no? Interfering bitch! You wasn't that bothered about Bagshot?
Oh, Bagshot, Baggy Breeks, whatever her name was. She was different.
How? You gone soft? Do you fancy her or something?
No, of course no.
She's the only thing standing in her way. If she spills the beans, we've had it. We had things perfect. I found the rich old fools, and you relieve them of their money. Why spoil all that?
Oh, I didn't ken. I need to think.
We don't have time to think.
Perhaps you'd care to join us for afternoon tea later, Mrs. Craddock.
It's just so ghastly, Pierre. How could anyone do that to such a kind old lady? Miss Maple, we were just talking about poor Mrs. Bagshot.
Quite tragic.
Mrs. Foxglove's last words were, "He's trying to kill me." He, you again, Major. Neither Mr. Marcellet nor Butler Bumsting had anything to gain by the death of Miss Foxglove. Take him away, Thompson. You accuse me of incompetence. You were the first to cast nasturtiums against me. Maybe now you will see how incompetent I really am.
My husband may be an adulterer, but you're very wrong about one thing, Sergeant.
I think not. I'm really wrong.
My husband wasn't the only man with a motive for killing Dorothy. Ask Pierre, or should I say Peter. When my husband was phoning your superior, I came downstairs, and I overheard Pierre and Elizabeth talking about Dorothy. She had some kind of evidence against them. They were planning to kill her!
That is a ridiculous suggestion. How can you say such a thing?
You can't possibly believe her, Inspector. The poor woman's obviously deranged. It must be the shock. She's trying to protect her husband.
And you need not continue with those phony accents any longer. He's no more French than you are, Sergeant, and she's just a common slut!
I will not stay and listen to this nonsense any longer!
Just a moment, miss.
I think I may be able to help, Inspector. I remember now that Mildred was rather concerned. Something to do with these paintings.
Not real paintings, of course. Copies. He supplied them.
Get in it together!
So the thick plottings yet again. What are your real and proper names?
Don't say anything, Pierre. This is all a ghastly misunderstanding.
Och, it's no use, Elizabeth.
Pierre, please.
Oh, can you no see? The game's up, Lizzie.
Phil, will you not?
Bob Thompson!
Well done, Monty, old chap. Arrived in the nick of time.
Let go! You can't do that thing!
Pull yourself together, Thompson. Hold on to her, Major. You were saying, Mr. Marcellet.
Oh, Elizabeth and I, 2 years ago, we sold these paintings to Mrs. Bagshaw, but before dispatch, we exchanged them for the copies. Dorothy found out. She tried to blackmail us.
You mortally killed her.
I didn't. We didn't kill anybody.
I think I'll be the judge of that.
I told Mildred these were copies. Blighter must have overheard.
So you incurably killed them to save your own skins? As I suspected from the very start.
We never hurt anyone.
I don't think that will wear in a court of legal law. You should be more careful. You know what put me on to you? Was when you returned and claimed there was a trifle in the safe. The ramblings of a madman! And so I conclude my conclusions. A classically investigated case that will go down in the annals of all criminal time. 2 young innocents murdered to death. Take him away, Thompson. I'll manhandle Miss Hartley trumping. Good afternoon, all.